What's going on, guys? Keith here, Two Guys How To. June's at home. It's late, dark out. I'm in my shop right now, and today we're doing a couple videos on doing the carrier bearing on your axle, on your drive shaft, and the U-joints on the drive shaft. We shot two different videos just in case you're not fixing both at once. On this particular truck, someone had been in here and they'd been just kind of beat up where the U-joints go in here, and you can see where they just pounded on this right here. It's all bent up. Somebody didn't know what they're doing when they took it off last time. This one's not as bad. It is still a little dented, but the problem I'm having is the clip isn't seated in there as well as I like. It should be up in there everywhere to where these two, this bar here and this bar on the clip, touch like that, but they're not. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this out of here, and the problem we're having is down inside there needs to actually be ground out. So I have my Dremel here with a little cutoff disc that I'm going to try to get microscopically in there and grind this lip back towards me inside there, the bevel, so we can get that clip to snap in a little better. So let's get busy, and if it works for me, hopefully it'll work for you, and let's get started. And basically I just have the Dremel, and I bought this little pack of cutoff discs here. They didn't have any grinding ones, or kind of at the local hardware store, so I got off these cutoff wheels, and comes 36 in a pack for about $7, and you just screw it in onto the shaft that locks in here. So let's give this thing a try. I'm going to leave this cap in here, the main bearing cap, just so I don't go too far down in there, and if so, it'll just bump up against here. So let's get started and see if I can actually eat this out a little bit and get the cap in. I'm going to start off low and just kind of get in there and see if I can put in there and pull back and grind the lip back towards me a little bit. There's a little burr right in there, so I'm going to try to get that and grab it and pull it back towards me. And I got my little dentist tool here. I'm just going to go ahead and keep going around there. And again, I don't feel the burr anymore. Before, it used to get caught right there and bump off, so I'm liking that already. There's a little bit right in there. I'm pulling back on the dentist tool, getting it inside there, and just make sure that lip is still good and sturdy. But let's go ahead and just run it a little bit right here. And let's actually try the clip real fast one more time while this is in there. Let's see if it gets seated in there a little bit better. It's almost touching right now. It's a lot better. It's definitely seated better down in there. Let's see if we can spin this clip around a little bit and just check the seating around the whole outside here. The clip should be up inside there. Like I said, these two little arms right here should touch right where the two clip, and there is a little bit of a gap there. Let's go ahead and see if we can just push it up in there with the pliers a little bit. Because for a new drive shaft, they want, this is a two-piece drive shaft, they want about 300 for the front one, and I'm sure about $270 for the rear. So I think I'm just going to go around the top a little bit more just to get it a little bit straighter, and see if we can get this seated in there and press back in tomorrow for get it on that truck. This will clean out inside there too, any rust or tartar that's built up inside there. I got this thing on low, and we're just going to go ahead and put it up inside there and get it up against the lip and just pull back. couple times. That's really our problem spot right in there. So we're going to go ahead and clean that out a little bit. Just double check with that dentist tool. Feel a little bit right in there, but other than that, it's pretty smooth. So let's go ahead and try this clip one more time. You can see that clip, how it almost touches right there. You shouldn't really see any light through it. So let's try one more time and see if it seats in there a little bit more to my liking. It's definitely up in there for sure. So, and if you tug on it, it's not coming out, it's just locking in there nice, just the way it should. And once that drive shaft gets to spinning and the pressure's back on this thing like here, right in there, it'll be fine. You can see it's embedded all the way up in there. I can't really push it up in there anymore. And I think we're good, we're green light. So if your little C-clips aren't popping in on those U-joints, if someone's been in there and kind of busted it up like this one, just go ahead and get that Dremel, get the little cutoff disc that goes on it, get up inside there, bring it back out. I used a little bit of an awl earlier to see if I could get it pushed out this way, and I did get it a little bit, but the best, I just cleaned it up really easy. Hell, it took me a lot less time with that Dremel than anything, and that clip is in there. So now I can go ahead and press in the other side right there. Tomorrow morning I'll get my clips in there. I might come back out tonight, get my caps on, get my other part of the drive shaft on, as well as press these in here, and then we'll be installing this thing back on the truck here. So if you run into a problem like I did, go ahead and get one of those Dremels or borrow one from your buddy. Grind out the inside, get that C-clip back in there. I'm Keith, Two Guys How To. I'm out. I can do it, you can do it. Save that money, fix it yourself, and fix it right. If you take it to the dealer, they're gonna say this yoke's messed up, and probably try to put a $600 drive shaft on your truck. So I'm out. Good night. Check out the other videos. Hopefully they help you. And questions, I'll answer anything you guys want to send in. See ya. What's up, Iggy? Talk to him before I shut the video down. Oh yeah. Yep. You're not a pig, you're a lawyer. He's not a pig, he's a lawyer. Peace.
I'm not a pig, I'm a lawyer.